If you look at this chart, the states in the dark green have the most least pedophiles in the state. But the states in the red have the most pedophiles in the state. Interesting charts. Sometimes you wonder, why do those particular states have the most pedophiles in the red? Something we're going to look at today, people. Like for instance, this situation right here. This lady is walking around in very skimpy attire. So men look. But because men look, are they considered creeps? Majority of men, when an attractive woman walks by, majority of them will look. But it's what you do after that. Now, if you start grabbing yourself, if you start taking your phone out, trying to take pictures, even if you whistle at her, a creep alert goes up in that lady's head and they consider you a creep. Even with your girlfriend, and you look at a lady like that, that's considered inappropriate. So you will be labeled as a creep. Even a woman standing here in the public is not safe. Because guys will walk by and slap her. They will look. And you got some bold ones will say, hey, you look so nice, I had to touch you. That is considered a creep. But guys look. Even women get upset because they want to tell her, hey, you shouldn't be standing here like that. But when guys look and they're making it obvious, you can be considered a creep. But when you stand there like that, people will stop. People will ask you questions. So, what is your level of being a creep? Is it mild or moderate? It depends on how you take it. What's your definition? Because I see this all day long. A girl standing there, a guy's going to pull up and talk to her.
Why?
In our society, we throw that word creep out there a lot. But it's different levels. The majority of men have met their soulmate just by walking up to her talking. So are we married? Are our boyfriends or girlfriends considered creeps? That's why I said, what is your tolerance rate? How do you know what's going too far? This guy here decides to do a test on his girlfriend. So he starts touching her.
You're going to get water on the faucet.
And you would think because they're boyfriend and girlfriend, it's not a problem, but the girl has a problem. She wants to know why does her boyfriend keep grabbing her like that and nonchalantly. She thinks her boyfriend is a creep, and that's her boyfriend. So he's a little bothered by it. He's like, what's going on here? I can't just walk up and touch you. You're not my property like that? Is that your property?
And don't leave no crumbs on there. Get them chips right now.
Or are you labeled as a creep? And will that girlfriend say, hey, I don't want to have a boyfriend like that?
Watch out. Watch out.
That's an interesting dialogue to look at. Even with your wife or girlfriend, can you be labeled as a creep by your own soulmate?
I told you to put them Pringles down.
That's something that a lot of people don't think about.
The only thing I said, and I asked you what you eating. You have not yet to tell me what you eat.
Even a top psychologist who's been studying this for years sometimes can't figure it out. What do you do in this situation? Your girlfriend or wife has a problem with you touching her in your own place.
Why are you walking away from me? You never do that. Go over there. Go over there, because you acting a mess. Don't talk to me.
What are you talking about?
Like, you acting all mad at me for no reason. I'm not done you nothing to you.
You keep touching my butt.
No, I'm not. If I was touching your butt, I'd be touching your butt like this.
Why are you touching it?
This lady has a big problem. This guy, he just sat next to her. And she figures, why are you sitting so close to me when there's other seats around? She's highly offended.
What?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be.
What?
You gotta sit.
Yeah, I just wanted to sit here. It's because this is my favorite spot. Like, I usually sit here.
So do I have to move?
No, you can stay. We could both sit here. Right?
It's a little bizarre.
I just like this was like my favorite seat. Like, yeah.
Oh.
My ancestors sat on this seat, so.
This guy does it again. He's doing a little test. He wants to know how much social distancing can he do. But to a lot of people, they think he's a creep.
What were we talking
He's sitting
about?
right in the middle of a conversation.
What
And
were
this
we
guy
having a
doesn't like it.
Weren't we just having a conversation?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. Why'd you stop it?
Because you popped up and stuff in front of us.
We were all having a
You
conversation.
cut off the view. You can't have a conversation with somebody you can't see.
Oh, I thought we were all having a conversation. Like 3 of us.
Third victim. The guy's like, what is your problem, man? All these seats around here, and you want to sit next to me. And this guy's ready to fight.
Nothing, bro.
Social distancing can label you as a creep. It can label you as a sexual predator. You have to keep your distance. You have to keep a certain bearing about yourself when you're out. Because if you get too close, or you say the wrong thing, or your eyes are looking a certain way, you could be labeled as a creep, as a sexual predator. It's a slippery slope when it comes to these type of terms. To become a creep, you have to step overboard. Even in your language, you could be sitting there amongst friends talking, but if you say the wrong thing, or look at the person too long or too much, look at their body, that label could be put on you and stick with you for a long time.
Oh! What are you doing, man? Sorry, dude. Get the fuck out of here before I beat your ass. Are you a pussy?
That was a shoulder check. A shoulder check, you could be labeled as a creep. But the thing with a shoulder check, you can get hurt.
Oh, shit. What's up?
Pretty
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Some nice Nikes, bro. I really think you need to get them.
Even a woman who comes here every day and exercises. One day she comes here, it happened to be a couple there. And they're highly offended because she's in a bikini exercising in a spot that she does every single day. And it goes for both sides. Women can be creeps, men can be creeps. Even a man wearing a bikini also.
I knew it.
Here we go. Perfect.
But the only difference is, when it's vice versa, a lot of the women think it's sexy, even though it's not.
Howdy.
Even a situation like this. An attractive woman just walking by. And not only men, but women are looking at her too. In that creep type way. So what is considered a creep? Because if you walk around and you look attractive, people are going to look. This is a sight see, sight world. All the heads are going to turn. And sometimes people just lose their mind. They think it's fascinating. Because everybody's not blessed with a nice looking body. But if you are and you show it, people think it's attractive, or people think it's rude, or people get a kick out of it. You stick out like a sore thumb. This has been a part of life for years. And she just slaps her boyfriend because she figures her boyfriend shouldn't even look. He should be well disciplined not to look at an attractive woman. But it's very hard to stop these things because people are attracted to bodies, how you look physically. If she had a long dress on covered, they probably wouldn't pay her no attention.
Would you mind if I borrow your panties? It's really important. I don't know. I have to tell you later after I get them.
And this is a sign of a creep who says inappropriate things.
Just trying to get your panties. Can I get your panties?
When you ask to see a girl's underwear,
I'm collecting
you're
panties.
labeled a creep
Hey.
and a sex offender.
I know you from somewhere. Come here. Come here. I really have a question. It's gonna be like really weird, but
Okay.
no, I don't know if I can ask you that. I'm looking for some girls' panties. I'm trying to. I know it sounds ridiculous, but. What? I just need a girl's panties. Don't think I'm a perv or anything. I'm not gonna go home and beat my meat tip. I just need it.
The thing is, you have guys like this all the time.
Later.
So you just want to like stop me after?
If you're able to get a woman's underwear from her just by asking
I'm not
her,
telling you what for. I just need your panties.
you're pretty bold.
Why do you want my panties?
I'll tell you after.
Because 95% of the women is not going to do it.
For her panties?
You may catch somebody that might do it, but 95% of women is not going to do that. And especially the jealous boyfriend. When women walk by, guys are going to pay attention to her. But then if you had a jealous boyfriend come around, that's not safe either, because a lot of creeps think they have the right to look and talk to the woman. They don't care what boyfriend comes around. Is it inappropriate? Yes, it is. But for a boyfriend to come around and confront it, you're asking for trouble.
I ask you. Yeah, just ask you why you look at on your ass like this, like why? Huh? How I ask you why you do this? Huh?
You got a problem with that? Do she got a problem with that?
Before.
Let me ask her. You got a problem with that? You got a problem with me talking to you?
Yo, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Why would you look at my girlfriend there?
Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. He was trying to talk to a nice lady and shit. That's your girlfriend. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Keep walking there.
Cool. I just like ask her why should she look at me like this? I'm from Russia. Are you serious, man? Why did you look at my girlfriend desk like this, huh? Why did you look at my girlfriend desk? I just like walking, speaking on phone and just like.
Most guys don't care.
Yeah.
If you see a guy you think is a creep, and a boyfriend walks up, most guys don't care. They'll be like, well, get your woman in check. She's attractive. I'm looking at her. What are you going to do about it? Usually you're going to get that response. But this guy, for some reason, he's running a test. He wants to see who looks at his girlfriend. And if that's the test he's running, he's going to get a lot of flack. Because most attractive women, guys are going to look at him. Guys are going to talk to him. Especially if they're walking by themselves.
You looks like you want to bang some girls. You want me to show you my Instagram? Huh? Show you my Instagram? Yeah, show me.
This is 8 Dog 8. I wanted to bring these issues up to you because creep is a big word, and a lot of people like to throw it around on you. But really look at what really is a creep. This was Creep Part 2. Before this fight breaks out, see you in the next video.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, man. Say it.